It is so good to be aware of the God consciousness that lives in me. Because in knowing that God dwells inside, I get to take advantage of the truth that the kingdom of heaven lives within me. But it's not that simple, because you see, inside of me is a place, an energy, a force that creates my reality. It creates my experience. It is real when the word says, you will have whatsoever you say. So then the question becomes, what am I saying? And why am I saying it? To understand what I'm saying and why I'm saying it, I must go inside myself and ask that question. Because believe it or not, I am creating all the time. We are creating all the time. Whether it is positive or whether it is negative, is our ability to perceive or have a perception about what we have learned along the way. Someone, something, some event taught us something. And for some, especially for me, my learning or the things that were taught to me had a very strong hold on how I performed in this world. I'll give you an example. When I was growing up, my dad taught me there is no such thing as getting married and a man being faithful to you all of his life. That is unnatural. That will not happen. I did not live a reality of being married and someone living in my life and wanting me and me only. I could not create that because that was not taught to me. Even if I came here pure and all good, I had people around me to teach me different things. And it wasn't that God didn't love me and that's why I didn't get it. That's the furthest from the truth. The truth is, I was taught the opposite of that. And that's why I didn't get it. So today, some people will say, well, I believe that truth. It is unnatural. And some people will say, I don't believe that truth. That's unnatural. Both points are accurate. Whatever side of the coin you decide to live on is the side of the coin you experience. We create this beautiful or ugly reality that we live in. Somehow we were taught that these realities were as a result of prayer or as a result of God having some type of favor or some type of movement in your life. And it sounds very good. However, there's another reality. And that is that God is everything and things are lined up just like a buffet. You can choose whatever you like. And in you choosing, you begin to make the decision. That's what you want. That's your reality. And that is what you will have. You don't have to worry about something being handed to you, because the reality is, even if it was handed to you, you would have to accept it. I would have to accept it as being true. So it is power in knowing that the divine God Spirit energy being dwells in this physical body. It makes choices. It makes decisions. And it does everything but fail. So if you give it in an environment or put it in an environment where it is negative and it is sorrow and there's sadness, then it will produce just that. And if you put it in an environment where it produces happiness, love, and joy, and that is what it is around, then it will produce just that. See, that creative power that's inside of us all is moving. It is creating. And if your posture is, I will stand and wait on God, then you will stand and wait on God. But if your posture is that I can get up and I can make this happen because God has made everything readily available to me, and it is up to me to get up, do it, be it, become it, then it will be just that. God is creating all the time. It's just using this physical body to have the experience of its creation. I today choose to live and create in the most positive, loving, kind environment because it's my choice. And that's what I choose. What do you choose?